Hi everybody, Humble here. As you know, struggling with the audio a little bit. Did a really nice online session with Jody Parks yesterday on Highforce, and I was kind of excited to show it to you guys. But in the game, the cars were loud, and unfortunately, the audio was piss poor. I mean, you struggled to hear it, but at least it wasn't crackling and nasty like it was the time before. So let's find out if we can make a few adjustments. And where are we? We are in Assetto Corsa in the Content Manager. There's Content Manager, Assetto Corsa Audio, which makes sense. And of course, settings would get us there. Now, the tire offset, 90%. Um, I wish I knew exactly what that meant. And here's the speaker device, and that is full surround sound, 5.1 surround sound. So I got to be mindful of that because I'm in a small room. It'd be a really big closet. Well, not really big, but a decent size. It makes a perfect place for me. So what do we got? We got levels of 100%. All right. And we got engine, tires. See, you get a few. UI is 65%. User interface. Opponents is 100%. Well, what I'm going to do, this has got to be a test. We're going to find out. We're going to zip the opponents down to 90. And we're going to zip this down to 90. Tires can probably be 100%. Engine, 90%. Surfaces 10. Wind, I don't really care for the wind that much. Opponents 90%. Okay. Let's see if this is going to produce a video of any good whatsoever. Now, tire offset. God, I wish I knew what that meant. I mean, it's obvious. Look, it can go all the way to 200%, but I don't know what the hell that's all about. Well, welcome to trial and error. Well, trial and hopefully not error. So now what we want to do is we want to go to drive. Now I've got 45%. I don't think I can take you to. I don't know if I can. All right, let's try this. I hope this doesn't go to hell in a handbasket, but we're about to find out. Can I take you here? Maybe I can. Can I take you to settings and to audio? No? I can, okay, but I can at least show it to you. The microphone's going through my G510S gaming keyboard. I'm at 47% or 47%, and the volume for the system sounds is 100. Okay, at least I was able to show you that, hopefully without it shitting the bed. So my name is Fuckstick1. That's probably not as good as I would hope, but anyway, we're back to here. And this is Highforce, and this is Jody's version because he's got some really nice, really nice cameras on here. And I don't know if you've seen this yet. You may have, you may not. I don't think I've ever made a video with this. At least I don't remember it. Take a look at this 55 Chevy Bel. Well, it's not a Bel Air, it's a 150, but basically it is a Bel Air. It just doesn't have the chrome on it.
Yet.
But what a nice car it is. Actually, the only pisser to driving it, and you know I like to drive it from the in-car view. I like to sit right in the seat just like you're driving it because what the hell, I've got the track IR. I can look all around, and
Let's cut to the chase, Humble.
Okay. The fucking wheel is huge. It's just about at eye level. So when you're in the car, it's a real pisser. I realize I could manipulate the guy to be taller and look over the wheel, which maybe I should do. Take a look at these pipes. Oh, holy shit! I had pipes similar to that on my '68 Biscayne wagon, except it was just a constant pipe that came from the park. Actually, it was it was one of the pipes that held up fencing. Well, back in my scavenger days. But what do you think of this? Is a nice car, and I would suggest taking it if it wasn't. Wait a minute, let me see one thing while we're here. Yeah, they're nice color in here. In game, the sons of bitches were white. And I don't know why that was. This is a little bit too bright. See, Sparky? Well, we're not going to fix that right this minute, but it's real easy to do. Okay, let's get out of here because this isn't what I'm trying to show you. What I'm trying to show you is we're going to go to media and we'll go to the replays and give it a second to repopulate and see if I can find what Jody and I did last night. Now, Single Racer many years ago pissed and moaned, and for good reason, about why in the hell are the newest stuff on the very bottom, and then when you touch it, it goes apeshit and goes to the very top, or somewhere thereabouts. Okay, now which one do you think this one is? It's 32 minutes and 57 seconds. Number of car 6. Okay. This is...
Well, that's obviously not it.
Okay, it's got to be this one. Let's see what we got for a replay. And I can sit right in my car. And let's just do it. Let's see what happens. Basically, this is a test to see if you can hear my voice okay without it being too loud, but the cars are not too obnoxious. Now, yesterday I turned my dial down on my surround sound so I could barely hear anything, but it was recording from the game itself. It wasn't, or sim itself, it wasn't recording what I heard in the room, and so what I heard in the room wasn't actually coming through the microphone, which was nice, because I can get it as loud in here. It sounds like you're at a racetrack, which isn't good for my hearing, but it's already pretty well lathered as it is. So let's see what we got here, guys. Oh, by the way, it's almost New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year to you. And I pray...
2021 was no fun. Let's hope 2022 will be a good year for me and you.
I hope so. Let's see what we got here. Now, since this is a replay, and we couldn't have heard Jody anyway because he wasn't talking, at least I can sit in the car and not have to drive it, and I can focus on visiting with you, looking out the window and doing everything. Because while I talked with you yesterday during this replay, as you're about to see, let's get right in the car. Oh shit, I can't turn. This fucker doesn't have lights. It looks like morning might be approaching. Ah, shit. It is approaching, but I don't know if it's approaching fast enough. Now, on the server yesterday, it was not dark like this. So what I'm going to do is scooter forward just a little bit. Whoa, whoa. Pay attention. Oh, shit, I don't think I can. Oh, yes, I can. Whoa, Nelly. Well, all right. That worked. And it looked pretty much like this. And there's Jody scooting along in front of me. And I'm able to look around. Now, this car, William the Gearmeister, this is one of his remods. I don't know where he snagged it, but it's a cute little car. Let me hit camera 5 and I'll show you. Look at that little guy. Cute little bastard it is. I added the Golf skin for the driver, but basically, this is a little car. Now, it is a low Rambler. I'll tell you what, he must live close enough to Mexico, although he lives in Texas, to be into low riders, because you couldn't get a snail. You'll roll snails if you go over with this thing. So let's do a little camera 3 and let you see Jody's wonderful cameras. And that is basically the same sky from yesterday. And it wasn't moving much, but Jody, hang on a minute, it was a little loud. I was going to tell you, Jody found something that was old in Assetto Corsa, some kind of a controller for online, and now he's able to get it to move past dusk and into the darker part and then come back again, apparently. So this is what we're doing here on Highforce. My little car is not the fastest kid on the block, but it's a handling monster, absolute handling monster, and I do have permission to share this car. I might just tweak a couple of things to make it, not change it and not make it faster, but just make it a little nicer than what it is. But it's basically really, really nice. Like the dashboard. Wouldn't the dashboard be nice if it was wood dash? Just a little something extra. Look at this shit. Now, what we're doing is we're testing this stuff all out, because what I really want to do is a video where there's a police chase. You know, suppose me and whoever would want to join would be racing these little cars together down Highforce, and Jody would be the police car, or Alex from the Extra Mile could be the police car. And it's not about torturing each other by running you off the road and all that other nasty shit, but it's about a collaboration to make a really decent video that would just be fun to watch. Not only for us to watch back, but for somebody who came to the channel and said, hey, this is kind of neat. Look at what these guys are doing. Now let's do a little camera 3. Yes. And you'll get a chance to see. Now isn't that a nice view? See, he catches the atmosphere of the place just as, not just the car, but the whole setting. And that's what I love. One of the things about Jody's cameras. Look at this. Tell me that isn't that nice? It's like a movie, but you would be in it. You up for this, guys? I'm not sure, but I think I could go to Jody's view if you would like me to do that. I hope you're able to see it in the video. Turn this down just a hair, because I might tend to talk too loud and F up the video all over again. But the clouds are moving. Okay, let's see if I can switch to Jody's view without it being too obnoxious. Oh, shit. This is what Jody would see if he was using the in-car view. And notice, well, that ain't too bad, really. There goes Humble in that little scrambler. Look at the size of this great big friggin' Chevy next to that. But guys, how long have I been pissing and moaning there was no 55 Chevy for Assetto Corsa? I even asked Uncle M some time ago, Uncle M, could you do me a favor? I need a 55 Chevy to do a drag car. What? Humble, I can't do such a thing. No one makes a model for it. I can't take it from scratch. Who can? Well, good question, Uncle M. but it was a thought. Anybody would be willing to do a great job. Damn sure would have been that. Well, Donnie here could have done a nice job too. And I'll tell you, Beto Fernandez can kick it right out of the fucking ballpark. But whoever did this one did a fucking great job. All I had to do was slap the Hearst shifter in, change a couple of things, add some ass-kicking tires, which I'll show you right now. Nice exhaust. Well, take a look at those meats. Oh, baby. Of course, you gotta like white tires. But who the hell don't like white tires? Isn't that cool? Look at a little sheep out there. Alright, let's go back to car number 1. Sorry about the interface. Car number 1 don't look too fucking happy right here. I was fucking with something with the dust. But take a look at this. There's something about convertible that you're able to really look around. This is where a track IR or virtual VR would really shine. Although I like this better because I can still see my hands in the room. And I don't have these lenses 2 inches from my eyes because, oh shit, Jody porked that sucker. But his view is he's sitting on the fucking hood of the car. I don't know why he likes it. Well, yes, I do. He said it gives him a better view of the world. I like the realism of sitting in the seat. How many video games have we played in the past where you weren't even given an in-car view, much less a detailed view? See the headlights? The little bottom ones look white. Oh, that's a piss, right? I don't know why that is. Online, they look white. The shoulder, they are the right color. Another adjustment, that's all. Take a look at those clouds there. They're two-dimensional jobs rather than those big puffy fucking cotton balls. Which was a great idea, but this looks one hell of a lot more realistic, I think. I mean, it was cool seeing the light change as the sun shined between the clouds and illuminated the road. But you know, it's like anything else. This is fucking overkill, in my opinion. I mean, but that's just my opinion. Now look at this. You see this curve? No problem at all for this little car. Zip right around it. Now let's do the cheater and see how fast we're actually going. Now, just so you can see it, I'm going to put it right there. We're doing 84 miles an hour, not kilometers an hour. 4th gear. This only has 5. I know Sparky's jumping up and down. Slap another gear in that fucker. Sparky, relax. Going for realism here, not to make it the best car on the block. Now watch this shit. Look at now what's one of the things about this particular track that I love more than other tracks, which honestly is so much more enjoyable than, no offense, Phoenix 77, but other tracks that are open world tracks, you have no fucking view. I mean, it's just constantly right turn, left turn, right turn, left turn, little bit of straight. It's a monotonous. I mean, it looks cool, but look at how far you can see. Now this is more realistic, in my opinion, as to what it looks like going down the highway, almost like truck simulator. You can see a long draw distance, way off into the distance, unobstructed. I'm getting 79 frames, and granted, I mean the lawn don't look bad for 68 miles an hour, but the skies are real pretty blue. Man, I am tempted like a bastard to go up to the newest shaders patch and content manager, and even throw Ilja some money on Patreon so I can have rain and all that other stuff. But you know what? Every time I do something like that, I always want to come back to right here. So fuck it, I think we'll just stay where we are. The only pisser is I can't join Jody's server with that Chevy or the Ford, the 56. It shits the bed. And so go figure. But as you see, I'm in here with this little Alpha from Gearmeister. And it's a fucking sweetheart car. As I say, I am definitely going to just do a couple of things. Nothing major. Maybe just, and not make it faster. This is one that Michael the Single Racer would be perfectly at home with. Because it irritates the shit out of him to have a car with 20,000 horsepower and able to smoke the tires in top gear for 6 miles. It just irritates the piss out of him, which is cool. Not that I do that on purpose. I don't. That's not my goal, to irritate the piss out of anybody. What the hell, I was already married once. And it seemed like once I got married, that irritated the shit out of my wife. But nothing a divorce couldn't cure, and now we're happy again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck stick. Take it easy. Alright, let's, you don't need the little cheat. Well, let's put the cheater somewhere that's not obnoxious. That's over there. That's pretty good. If you really want to tell, you'll be able to see it. Now, check this out. This is almost like playing DayZ, except none of those fucking creepy zombies, which get old after a while. Or assholes sniping you from across the map. But we're coming down into the little town, and it's fucking beautiful. It's just an outstanding job. Really, really a fun map to drive. Oh, look, there's the moon, a little sliver bastard. And here comes Wildman. Now, don't forget, I've got the yellow Ford Coupe. So we could even do a American Graffiti type of deal. And this looks like New England or anywhere else, you know, upstate. Oh! With the exception, it's a little bit, well, you go out towards Skaneateles and Auburn and towards Cayuga Lake, it looks like just a very, very, very much like this. So it could be New York for that matter. But back to what I was saying, we could have an American Graffiti type of deal, and the cops can chase these two. Pisser is, I gotta find out if I could run that deuce without getting shit canned from the server. Now, this is what I want you to see. This long stretch of relatively straight, but you can go balls to the fucking walls, which we're doing 120 in this little scrambler here. And there's no way I could outrun Jody if he tried, because he's not using any turbo, and it's already way stronger than this car. He could shit can me at any time he wants, if he can hang on to the road, which you saw just ricochet off the side. No offense to Jody, but that shit ain't easy. 120, and I am barely hanging on to this. But I'm taking this curve out of the road the best I can. And maybe too much coffee makes me chatter like a chipmunk. You're going,
Will you please shut the fuck up and let me watch this?
which I will right now. I guess I shouldn't have changed view. Oops. Look at what a nice job. Oh shit. And that was a fuck up. I thought the road went the other way. That is one of the restraints of if you join the server, it would do you a favor to run the track for an hour or so before you join. And maybe with AI so you can just follow them and find the roads. because they don't show up in the editor. You just see bare naked road, like you can't tell if there's anything there if you don't know it in advance. I'm suspicious at this point that where's Jody? He ate the canary back there, unfortunately. Look at this. Look at that. It is awesome. I'll tell you. Ilja, God bless you. I'll tell you right now, you have breathed life into this sim that it never had when it was brand new. Now, for whatever reason, this little car's headlights do not shine in game at night. You're fucked. You can see them, but, and I think I know why. If I take it in the editor, there's such a thing as called emissive. I don't think they've ever been checked as emissive, and that means they emit either a shadow, which I think what Ilja did is he just reversed the shadows to make them lights, and they worked. So I'll have to look at that. If I can fix it, I will. I looked for it yesterday briefly, and I didn't see it, but I didn't want to monkey with it too much. Now look at this nice curve. Now we did it at 58 miles an hour, and look at the moon up there behind. Look at that knucklehead. See that? Look at that. Behind the clouds. Yeah, I waited for him. Now look at this shit. Is this cool enough? Now, granted, it's not Chanaroos. It's not to that level of detail. But it ain't too shabby. That 55 deserves a really nice custom paint job. Now here's a case in point of one of the streets that you might, unless you know this track by heart, would definitely miss. And quite frankly, it's been a while since I was driving on this track, and I might have driven it maybe 5-6 times in my whole life. And it's big. I mean, it takes you half an hour to drive around it at a reasonable clip. But right here, how the hell would you know? Well, other than the suspicious blue arrow, that this is where you turn to make your circle for the map. But don't think you can go fast here because it's Rock Haven. Check this shit out. This is fucking beautiful. Some of those rock walls could be thousands of years old. That's the cool thing about Europe, is it's been around a long time. Not like America, what, 200 years and they fucked it up already. But hopefully there's hope. Ain't mentioned in the Bible, so that ain't a good sign, but I ain't looked yet, so like videos, fuck it. Look at this. I hope you're not bored shitless watching this, but just think of yourself, you know, scooting along here with us. I'd love to have 4 or 5 subs on here. The only thing you have to do is put together a pack where you get the map and you get the cars that we're going to run, and then you're good to go. All you need is the correct driver, so don't throw a driver missing error when you try to join. That's not a big deal either. It's easy to fix. Just got to run without damage on it. No damage, no ABS, no traction control, none of that other stuff. You're bare naked. You got to drive it. Well, you don't have to drive it naked. I'm just saying you just don't have all those extra helps. I don't give a shit what you do. I mean, as far as come on, drive naked, that's your business. Now look at this little place where the cattle cross. They close the road off to let the cattle scoot by. It's little things like that. Now this is an idiot gone to see. Why in the world would you try to pass him on a road like this? Whoa, because you can. Almost. Oh, hang on to it, old scrotum. course. Whew, that would have been a bad one. Now see, even Semeton was, Transfiguration Highway. That would be nice if you could see like this. They're too channeled, too claustrophobic. Well, they're not too, but this would be so much nicer. See how you can, just like in real life, you can see the road way out in front of you. So you know exactly what you got to deal with. These come over the brow of the hill and take an immediate left or right-hand corner and you're fucked. You know, even at reasonable speeds, you're not going to make the corner unless you've memorized it. Now, there's a few of them, like this one here, that your asshole's puckered, gripping onto the seat for all it's worth. But, even that. But let me tell you something, this car clings. If you lose it with this car, you fucked up on your own. Now here, coming through here could be a deadly maneuver. With 60, we made it in this little car. As I said, I am going to let you enjoy this. You can thank Gearmeister William, my friend from Texas, the Lone Star State, because he found this little bastard somewhere and massaged it into an excellent car. He said he put a Z28 Camaro suspension under the son of a bitch. Now, working at GM all those years, he really knows what he's doing. I never tried to tackle that shit, yanking a whole suspension out from under some car and putting it in another one. Fuck that. I mean, that's just a little ways even beyond old Sponkaroonie. He wants a pay grade increase if he's got to pull that kind of shit. And we are thinking about taking an entire interior out of a Nissan ZX300 and slap it in Felix's car. An entire fucking unit. Boom. Either that or take the body off of his and slap it onto the other thing and have a instantaneously finished off interior with gauges and all the goodies. But that's not for this video. Let's go back to camera 3. Now I don't know if there's any more cameras. No, just trackside. But considering there's 270 or 280 cameras, and it never had any before, that's huge. Giant kudos to Jody. Not only is that painstakingly, he's got to drive around the course 2 full times without fucking it up as he's laying down the AI lines and edges of the road. Then come back and put the cameras where he would like to have them. Totally amazing. And we're coming down the home stretch now, so I'll take the little cheater off, which I'm so glad to have, again, thanks to Jody. The guy is a fucking great guy. He's helped me so many times. He ought to be an honorary member of the freaking channel, which I believe he is. Look at the leaves and shit scattered along. I mean, this is brilliant. And here we are, right back at the ranch. And that's the end of the video. And if it works, you'll be watching this. Oh, look at these guys. Look at the dude here. Humble, what the fuck you doing, man? You're excited you made it without burning up in the car in a ball of flames. There's my guy, the golf dude. Holding a 9-iron. Or is he just glad to see me? I'm just kidding. There's Jody farting around. Oh, he ran over fucking Slim Pickens. What do you think? Is that a decent 55? Or am I kidding you? Alright, guys. Hopefully you'll be watching this and the sound will not be obnoxious and you will not want to strangle me for talking constantly. Alright? Bye-bye.